Hello, Cancer. It's Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and I'm here with a tarot reading today. You know, sometimes I do tarot and rune, but today we're just going to do tarot. And I am using the Unfolding Path Tarot, a deck I just got a couple months ago. I love it a lot. I do a flip through of this deck because it's a newish deck. So if you're a tarot card aficionado, check in my channel under the tarot deck flip through section and you'll find a flip through of this particular deck. Let's get started with your reading, Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle just for you, but I'm going to fast forward through the shuffling and I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, Cancer, let's see what the cards have for you. Ooh, the World. The Page of Wands. And the Hanged One. Wow. Okay, so of the three cards, you've got two major arcana. So that's kind of a big deal. We'll start with the World. So the World is all about shifting into a new phase of life. This card comes up for me a lot with pregnant women, pregnant people, and I hope YouTube doesn't get mad at me for this, but there's a sense of an opening that this dancer is coming through, right? So I'll let you connect the dots with how that connects with pregnancy. But when you go from being, say, a pregnant person to being a mother, a parent, it's a complete change. Your whole identity shifts with that kind of milestone, right? And so even if you aren't pregnant, even if you aren't about to give birth, this card indicates a milestone, a shift in your life where you kind of move from one way of identifying or one role in your life to a new one. And it's like a graduation. It's, you know, for some folks, this could be graduating from a college or licensing program, and now you're the thing. Now you have the title. This could be becoming a parent. This could be getting married. This could be getting divorced. It's just a shift that really marks a distinction between who you were before this moment and who you are after you come through the door or the tunnel or the canal. I'll leave that there. Okay, and then we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a character who is very interested in following their passion. They're generally very psyched or stoked about, sometimes it's about an artistic project, you know, like writing a play or writing a song or joining a band or something along those lines. It can also be a new fitness regime. Like sometimes, you know, you take a belly dance class to, you know, help stay fit, but there's also this artistic side to this strenuous workout. And it's more than just a workout. It's art. So it could be a phase when you get to be really excited about following a passion, about learning more about a hobby, or learning more about a potential career path or area of growth. But it's something that really charges you up. It's something that you're really passionate about. Now, on the other side of this very active and engaged page, we have the Hanged One. And this character, as you can see, she's in, she looks like a gymnast, right? Like one of those rhythmic, not rhythmic, but, you know, where they have the silks and I don't know what they're called, but I think you know what I'm talking about, right? She got herself into this position. This was kind of a choice, right? To get a new perspective. On most of the Hanged One cards in any deck you look at, there's a kind of a halo, or there's kind of a crown around the head of this upside down person. And it indicates an epiphany, a shift in philosophy, a new way of understanding something. And, you know, so often we have to get a new perspective or a new vantage point in order to shake us out of an old sort of way of thinking or an old expectation. And I said this in another one of the readings, and I'll probably always say this when I see the Hanged Man or the Hanged One, because I heard this person describe meditation as the practice of putting space between you and your thoughts. And in that practice, it allows you to reflect your thoughts and see if they really are yours, or if they're something you inherited, something that your peer group has kind of put on you that may not actually reflect your authentic self or your own expectations or your own understanding of yourself or your world or your place in the world. So the practice of meditation gives you just that breath to review what you're thinking. And in that, it allows you to change your philosophy, change your way of thinking if it doesn't align with who you are. And so that's what I always think of when I see this card, the Hanged One, is that kind of meditative practice, getting yourself in a different position, taking yourself out from your regular kind of day-to-day life and getting into a different position where you can have an epiphany. So it's interesting that this reading, it's really intense, and it starts with a shift, a very clear movement from a liminal space into a new role, and a passion followed, a passion renewed, a passion project. But here we have a bit of a question mark or an open end. What is this shift in thinking? What is this new philosophy? That bit is not yet written. And you know, this is an excellent time of year after all the madness of the holidays and meeting with others or celebrations or what have you. There's time for reflection, or at least take time for reflection. This card really supports taking time for reflection, reviewing what worked this year, what didn't work this year, what you want more of, what you want to release, and what you can move from a sort of programming place to a real conscious understanding or a conscious awareness, conscious living on the other side of the epiphany. Wow. I hope that resonates with you, Cancer. I hope it gives you some clarity, some direction, some comfort. In any case, thank you so much for stopping by. Take good care.